Okay. How is everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. I am back from whence I came. And I think I'm gonna head to Meadowlands. Looking to see if there's any group stuff going on. I'm gonna turn on my group stuff. Is my camera a little bit funky? There we go. Okay, well, welcome. Here I am in Meadowlands. I think I'm gonna head to Undercroft. I believe there's a solo branch there. But if anyone's looking to group, I'm happy to group as well. Anywhere. Thank you, Pokey, for the welcome back in the game chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I went on a little vacation with the family for, I don't know, like 10 days or so. Over the 4th, went up north. It was great. It was beautiful. It was relaxing. It was a lot of kids because the cousins were there as well. So, but it was awesome. That's a big bunny. What we got here? Oh yeah, I should check my my log. Bulletins. Oh, I don't have one for here yet. Do I run back? Nah. Quillbacks and dry foot. Spiders in Highlands. Hunters in Grimstone. Scouts. Oh, I only need one scout in Red Shore. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm willing to go anywhere, but I have a quest that I've been meaning to get to in Undercroft. How was everyone's 4th of July? Do you guys have a good time? We went to the parade. We went to Smokey the Bear, took a picture. It was all good fun. Got to see some fireworks over the lake. Yeah, it was good. It doesn't ever hurt to double check that you got these things. It's getting all misty. Now, from what I remember, Undercroft is like level 26 plus. So hopefully I won't have too much trouble here. This was a really fun zone to make. It used to be way bigger. And, fun fact, I think this is the only zone with a waterfall in it. I'm really excited for fishing because I think this zone is going to be awesome for fishing. Might just fight our way in here. I guess I didn't need to taunt him. Oh. There we go. I love that the weapon's auto sheath now. What do you guys think? I really should start working on alchemy too for some of these skills. I tend to save my ember essence in my ember stone because I'm worried that I'll need it in a group. But so then I never use it because I'm always like, holy, 102 crit with that? Sick. But now that we have the rest EXP and the trickle of ember essence that builds up as you sit at an ember ring when you're resting, I think I can be a little bit more liberal with my use of ember essence. So I think I'm going to start doing that. Did I not loot this guy? Come on, John. Ooh. Cool. I really do like the provoke alchemy. A little bit extra damage to your P throw. Does this does an AoE? Yeah. Anyway. We're going ham. Probably halt would be a good one to build up as well. That AoE damage. working our way in here. Man. Look at how many ticks I get on Alchemy Halt. That's awesome. Keep forgetting to save that for just alchemy. Got him. Sweet. Feel a little bit better about fighting these light blues since I have some rested EXP. When you guys are rocking your alchemy, do you click the button or do you hit Alt-1 to toggle it on and off? I always click it. I don't know why. Never got into the hotkey on that one. Where am I at? Provoke has the most. Wow, I am woefully behind on these. Maybe I should just focus on one at a time. We'll just focus on Provoke first. Oops. So we're on this quest, and I'm not even, I'm pretty sure I'm going to the right spot, but I'm not even 100%. Puzzling Inheritance. When the downward spiral leads to stone bottom, surround yourself with pillars of support. If you find yourself in the center of such arcs, dig deep under the gaze of the eye. What could it refer to? I think it's in this dungeon in the solo section, if I'm not mistaken. Been a long time since I tested this quest, though. But we'll find out together. Used to be this quest, or this dungeon, you used to have to go in through the well there. We never had the tower at one point early on. Oh, it wasn't quite cooled down yet. Okay. Alright, once we get in here, we will rest. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay tonight. I didn't really do a sound check before, but I think I've learned my lesson. This is a difficult dungeon. It's got duo, group, and solo parts, but if you're going down to the group part, be careful, because when you get to the bottom of the spiral stairs, it cuts off, and it all of a sudden goes into a drop-off. So I think this is the solo section. We're going to heal up here for a minute. See what we can find. Oh, I like the music here. I forgot about this music. Yeah, these guys are dark blue. That's good. That's what I'm looking for. Contrary to popular belief, I think because of downtime and everything, the dark blue are probably the most efficient leveling. Just with the speed that you can kill them. I'm not sure if that's still true, because we've done a lot to the regen with the game in the last year or so. But I think the dark blue is your best bang for your buck. I don't know, maybe some of the veterans in chat can give their feedback on that. Gosh, I forgot about this music. It's so good. Man, I love the strings there. The plucks, you know. I think you guys can hear what I'm hearing. Got him. Nice. Can never have too many healing potions. So the Undercroft would have been built by the Vahuramen back in the day, and they typically made these underground ones. It's kind of mining camps, establishments. So you can see some of these ruins in the dungeon are just stuff they set up as kind of like supply spots and rest areas and those kinds of things. Alright. Just trying to use up some Ember Essence here. just love that one. Probably end up going back to the Ember Ring after this fight before I keep venturing forward. A lot of guys to get through here. Alright. Get him. Yes. Alright. I should probably have some food and stuff. Maybe I'll have one of these buttered scones. Favorite of the lumberjacks in Red Shore. What is this? Oof, I don't like that. He's a mean-looking little guy, huh? The raccoons. They're a bit fierce looking. Okay. Ooh, okay, nice, nice. Alright. Always a good idea to regen up before your next fight. Did anyone do anything cool for the 4th? Anyone go out and do anything? Also, I'm curious to know if you guys have been watching the World Cup. Erling Haaland, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Big fan. I love that they took Viking pictures for their World Cup stuff. How dare you stun me? We're just burning through Ember Essence tonight. Oh boy, now I don't know which way to go. Oh, do I go this way or this way? I'm gonna keep going this way for a minute. We'll explore this direction first. If we don't find what we're looking for, we'll go back the other way. I'm looking for some ruins, an arched room with a hole in the ceiling. How long do these last? 5 minutes. Save it for a boss fight, I guess. The Vagabonds are another faction of humans that forsook New Haven, but didn't actually get scooped up into the frenzy of the exiles. And they're hiding down here, safe from the king and from basically the influence of everyone. You know, they're just kind of on their own. The exiles, ooh, I'm surprised that that didn't. Okay, just one? Nice. Sometimes it pays to face check. Face pull. Yeah, the exiles will basically force anyone they find into their service or into their group. They really, really hate New Haven, and they want to become as powerful as possible, even to the point of enslaving those they find. I think there are some vagabonds in Highland Hills too, right? People who, because of the plague there, abandoned the exiles. I think there's a few in there. Nice. Oh, I'm stunned. I'll probably stop at about 10. Funny Zenobia. Real funny. I'm pretty sure Zenobia just jabbed at me about my... I at one point had 4 pickaxes in here because I was a noob and I was crafting at the time. And I didn't want to deal with broken pickaxes. Gosh, do you guys hear this music box in this music? I don't know if you can hear it, but I love it. I love that spell effect there. Pretty funny. Stocking up on health potions in here. Ooh, there's a chest. That's what I love about dungeons. Give me those chests. Hope there's not people right on the other side of this door. Oh, nice. My urine count is going way up. What do we got here? Okay. Just balanced. All right. All right. Oh, no, you don't, little guy. Yeah, that is a good idea. I think we've had some talk about that kind of thing. Certain NPCs that would only be in certain zones, like, you know, like the gosh, the stranger in Red Shore. What's his name? He starts that quest. Okay, so if I pull that guy, he's going to take both. Maybe I can sneak around him. Yeah, pro tip for new players, sneaking is actually effective in this game. Nice. Oof. I gotta get more stun resist on this player. Character, I should say, rather. Dang. I should put a lore bit on this door. Something about delving too greedily, probably. Left by the Vahuraman. Hey, no. What? Nice. They have a cave rat. Can't help myself. Yeah, there was a time way back when the Vahuraman didn't have Ember yet. They were in the same position that the players are in when they get here. When they got here, rather, I should say. There was a big event called the Sundering. The earth split open, and that's when much of the ember that you find around came to the surface of the planet. What the others call Creation Stone. It's kind of a hint for you. It's not really supposed to be up on the surface. It's actually supposed to be down in the ground, but after the Sundering, it brought up a bunch of ember matter to the surface in different forms, whether it's ember rings, the vortexes that teleport you out, gosh, what else? The ember drifts, the ruptures, all those things. So that all that stuff wasn't really around. And that's also where you get some things like the giant ants, the snatch scales that have kind of become a little bit more intelligent. Things like that. So things are evolving. The shrieks, they were a bit forced into it, but nevertheless it was Ember that caused their transformation. The Stonecoats, humans that were trapped underground next to too much ember, ended up melding with the stone. Kind of sad, really, when you think about it. These caverns where they had miners working to get materials. And now we have the Vagabonds. They've taken up residence in the old mines. What else do you guys want to know about? You guys got any lore questions for me? And how hot is it where you guys are at? It's like 90 here in Minnesota, which is insane to me. It should never be 90 in Minnesota. I mean, we always have like a few days of really hot heat, but it just seems wrong to me. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I got a bit of a frog in my throat tonight. So if I sound a little bit weird, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not sure how that's going on, how that's happening. Dead salts. Probably get rid of those. What key is this? A Forgotten Cultist key. Okay. Sounds like Forgotten Depths. I'd love to get a group going in there. I love that dungeon. It's full of lore. Very rich lore. The Dark Alchemists found that place and took it over. Started experimenting. Not good stuff. Turning humans into nocturnes. Dastardly. An abomination, one would call it. Alright, hopefully we're getting close. I haven't seen what I'm looking for yet. Maybe we should get not disengage, pressure back out. Need to keep halt out in case of an emergency. I think I will take concussive blow. Strike, rather. And add this back in there. Just to have another attack. Can I get through there? No. Can I sneak by this guy? Apparently I can. Oh, nope. Oh boy, it opens up that way too. Oh boy, guys. So the song that's playing right now might be one of my favorite songs in the game. Oops. I can't remember if this is the one that the church organ starts blaring in. Gosh, I love that part. Any guys up there? Do love me a good dungeon crawl. I'm surprised I haven't really run into a named yet, though. Sometimes in these solo loops you get some named pretty quick. These solo loops are really friendly. I haven't gotten really many double pulls at all. Just the one with the rat. Which might have been an uncommon. That rat was it a soggy rat or something like that? Waterlogged rat? I don't recall getting anything from it though. Yeah, this banner was from outside. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Just a little guy. Stunned again. I need more stun resistance. I feel like I'm getting pretty good XP here too. So is that a dead end, or is there... No, there's definitely a way forward there. Alright, let's investigate this path first, since we've already cleared this side. I do like this room with the path that winds through everywhere. It's pretty cool. Hope those guys don't see me. Would not be cool. These raccoons are vicious. Crazy that there are two different... Are there two different paths going through this room? I think there are. That is cool, man. Ooh. Fleshy fish bone. Oh, room. I gotta take the fish bone, don't I? I mean... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll eat our next biscuit. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Now we get the fish bone. Hey guys, don't forget, tomorrow is custom GM event day. We will have some custom GM events going on, and everyone can participate. I'm going to do a world chat about that real quick. Alright, this guy's going down. Yeah, I'm not sure how she did it, but somehow Marta was able to commoditize and monetize the drops of Blupiter. I think she puts them in your hair. It's a very clever joke. Very clever joke for any of you who grew up in the 90s and early 2000s. I don't even remember when that song was put out. Gosh, there are a lot of guys here. Come on. Ooh, they're slow, aren't they? Okay. Now I wish I had their days up. I do not want rabies again. There's a dark water rat right there. Believe they're uncommon. Might drop something sweet. We shall see. I'm already at 23%, guys. This is awesome. Here's to rest experience, am I right? I'm out of stamina. That's not good. This would be a situation where this might be helpful. Alright, let's see what this dark water rat drops. Did I not? I probably just didn't skin it. Yeah. Alright, what are we wearing that's ill-repaired? Oof, that's not good. Come on, Mr. Rat. Nothing. It's a bummer. Man, the post is good. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I've got these awesome deep rings. I can drop on the Red Shore Beach or in the Ember vein there. The Sunken Ruins. And they drop off of a deep water croc. I think there's dark water mostly, but then there's sometimes a deep water. I think they're the ones that drop it. Nope, it's not the room. Darn it. Oh, I think I see it through there though, maybe. Oh, he just comes right over there, huh? Oh, interesting. Oh, I did not. Okay. Should help a bit. Well, 30. Oh. He's going here. Can't remember what can all go in the crafting bag now. I could probably get rid of some of these fireworks. These are the special GM fireworks. Look at that execution time. Can't say I'm a big fan of getting stunned. Never have been. Probably never will be. Not my favorite. Definitely gonna want to take that with me. Heck, I'd even get rid of fish bones for that one. That's a good one too. Shun the non-believer. Darn it. Bad eye. Sweet, we got a chest, guys. Let's get it. Cross your fingers for some rare loot from the chest. Maybe a stolen item of some kind. 'Cause that would be sweet. Maybe even a stolen ring. Darn it. Oh, decisions. Alright, get rid of the fish bone. Always reminded me of the fishbone earring, you know? From EQ, the underwater breathing apparatus. Alright. Just one in there? I thought there were two. Huh. Oh. What do you know? Okay, sir. So tricky. Sir Patricius. These guys have similar facial features. Mustache and goatee. Look at this. Straight up pro move. Oh, okay. Suppose I should have halted again if I wanted to do that. Did I ever post on that? No. Yeah, I did. Sweet. Love riposte. No chest though, huh? I guess that's okay. Oh, I don't think this is not the room I thought it was. Just a miss. No stairs? Okay. One vagabond, one brat. Alright, I might have to go all the way back to that one room where I took the one branch instead of the other. I mean, it could be down one level with the two chevs, which would be much more difficult. We'll give it a shot. If we can't find it here. Of course, I'm not sure if we're back to the beginning yet. Still got 45 minutes to figure it out. Don't really want to get rid of those. Do spoiled rat whiskers sell pretty well? Maybe I'll just drink this tea. Just need to get a peek through this door. Where'd you come from? Okay, so I'm getting respawns. Must have been here before. don't recall being in there. This is perhaps the way I came in, yep. I came up here and I went... No, I went down the other way, yeah. So I haven't been this way yet. This guy wants to try. Man, I love parry. It's so good. Was I already in this room? Did I just go the other way? This must be, yeah, this must be a cut around. I'm not sure. Gosh, you know what? I think it might be a level down. Which is going to be much tougher, but we shall see. Definitely get more XP that way. Of course, there's the stun. There's a Bax, the great Vahurman Magi himself, mage. Yep, here's the entrance. Okay. Yes. I think it's down a level. Let's hope it doesn't prove to be too tough. To be honest, though, that loop was pretty easy. I didn't really have many close calls. Okay. I might be misremembering how this dungeon is set up. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Huh. No embering here, huh? Interesting. Yeah, every one of these fights is going to be a bit tough. Yeah, this is going to be much tougher, guys. We got 40 minutes. Let's hope we can not get too overwhelmed. Hopefully we can still get single pulls. Probably be using halt a lot more. I'm going to try to hold off on my Ember usage until I really, really need it. Gosh, this guy's giving me a run. Oof. These are going to be close. Those buttered scones were good. I think I'll start on the peaches. The pear pie. Mini pear pies. Betty makes a good pie. Not gonna lie. I can't believe that. That's awesome. Wonderful. They must not have been very good friends. Of course, who'd really want to be friend with a vagabond, you know what I mean? Yeah, any lore questions you guys have, please feel free to ask. If you're in the game, you can ask in chat in the world game or world chat, or you can ask in the YouTube chat. We can go over some of the lore. Anytime you see runes like this, for example, this would have been made by the Verhuramen before they had access to such powerful ember. At this point, they either were using it like we are to kind of heal around an ember ring, maybe for hunting, but they didn't really have a strong grasp of what ember can do and how to manipulate it. So that would have been kind of where they were at this point. When you guys get up into the raiding zones, you'll start to see, or some of the like high-end levels, you'll start to see some new architecture, and that would have been built by the Viverwomen after they had become powerful in the use of Ember. Powerful alchemists. Oh, this guy is doing me in. Oof. Yeah, look at that. Goes up pretty solidly. Used to be that you didn't get a very good or like the regen stuff wouldn't actually work in combat, but that is not the case anymore. All your regens do have an effect in combat as well. That's okay. We can leave the rat tails. Alright guys, which way should I go? Gosh, I'm really liking this rest EXP on this. Necklace of the Watery Deep. Pretty sure I got that in the Sunken Ruins as well. Not to be confused with Sunken Temple, of course. I think I'll take the rat first. Alright, we got 30 minutes left. Hopefully we can find this room and get out in that amount of time. Line of sight is super important in the game. Anyone who's watching what's new, line of sight is super important. Because yeah, a creature might not be able to see you, but he can still, well, this doesn't really pertain to line of sight, but creatures can see, hear, and smell to detect you. Gosh, I don't know. Should I drop something else for that? This is level 25, so it's probably sells for more, I would imagine. Pretty much all strikers down here. I haven't seen a single tank or healer, which is, you know, grateful, because I wouldn't want to be messing with healers. But strikers pose their own set of problems. Fortunately, they don't have a ton of hit points. Come on, one more hit. Whew. It's making me nervous. Time to eat some food, eh? I have no idea where I'm going, I'm just along for the ride. Let's see where the dungeon takes us. So I'm looking for like a cave type room with some arches in the middle and a hole in the roof that you can see to the outside from. Now part of me is wondering, is it in the other dungeon? Because I'm not sure if there are any outdoor sections in this dungeon. Okay. Oh, you can get down to the other dungeon from here? No way. That's cool. So it looks like I have to go the other direction. So I came from there. Now we're gonna try this way. I should probably do a little bit of tinkering so I can make more of these throwing daggers, huh? You guys, I passed out yesterday at like 9:30. And still kind of struggling today. I don't know how that happened. Sometimes you know how vacations can be like, you know, they're fun and you kind of get away and you stop stressing out about all the things on your plate. But you don't really get really good rest, you know. Had a lot of late nights. Watched the sunset. It was beautiful up there, by the way. Played in the water a lot, but yeah, it was a very active vacation. And I gotta be honest, the bed that I slept in was not. They have some new beds up there, but I didn't sleep in one of those. I slept on a pretty stiff bed. So. One more, yes. That guy wasn't so bad. Alright. What's the challenge gonna be up here? Starting to feel it. It's hitting me. Oh, hello. Surprised I haven't seen a chest down here yet. Saw a lot in the solo loot. I'm looking for riposts over here. Give me that sweet riposte. Magic. Nice. Man, this guy's taking a hit and keeps going. Come on, stamina. Oh, this isn't good. Whew, that was close. Way too close for comfort. And I think I see an outdoor room next, which means we might be close. But man, making me nervous. Don't get your heart pumping. I think the game knew I was getting sleepy. Had to make me jump out of my chair a little bit there. Oh, we have about 20 minutes left. I just want to make sure I say it enough. Oh, I found a respawn point. Okay, okay. Nice. I don't see a vortex, though. That would have been awesome if we had one of those. Ooh. Heal up. So, if we could possibly... I think that's the room, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're nearly there. Okay, before I get too crazy here, get all cleaned up. Man, look at that. That's a terrible debuff. Do not like. Alright, let's kill this guy. Okay. Well, if we die here, at least we'll respawn right here. That is a bit comforting. First rule of Embers Adrift Club. Always regen before you move on. All right. So, dig down deep. All right, let's read the clue again. When the downward spiral leads to stone bottom, surround yourself with pillars of support. If you find yourself in the center of such arcs, dig deep under the gaze of the eye. Oop, here we go. Got it. Standing in the center of the ring of pillars, the faint light from a crack in the ceiling centers on a patch of uneven dirt. After some excavations, you discover a metal cube has been buried here. Turning it over in your hands, you can hear something inside, but attempts to open the box reveal that it is locked by some mechanism you cannot see. Okay, so now I've got to decide, do I bring the object to Dash or Mortimer? That is the question. Now before, I would have had to fight my way back to the beginning, but with the new and improved Embers Adrift, you can simply hearth out of here, and the beacon is lit, so that's fantastic. So we are going to go right back to New Haven City. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. That feels great. While I'm here, I'm gonna go transfer all my actually, I'm gonna sell first to my favorite merchant, Drowan. The man, the myth, the legend. I have come to trade. I think you'll find these things quite interesting. Treasures from the deeps. Oh no, I did not want to sell those. Maybe I'll put these books on the auction house. Thank you, Drown. Very cool. I think Dash. You guys remember where Dash is? Isn't he? He's in Dryfoot, right? I believe he's in Dryfoot. Mortimer is definitely in Meadowlands. Let's go to Dryfoot. I'm gonna pop Pursuit out right there, just in case I find a nice opportunity for a speed boost. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Now, if memory serves, he's up in that camp right there. Feeling pretty good about this. I've been waiting to do that quest for a long time. You really did it. Eye above. It's really here. Drindin, you are a wonder. Oh, to finally have the chance to see it. What is it? It's a puzzle box. There's a trick to opening it. First, I asked you to bring me this and you did. I've collected a few things in my travels. Please help yourself to anything that catches your eye as my thanks to you. Okay. A Perry hat, huh? Oh yeah, busy day, Marcus. Yeah. Have you been watching much of the World Cup? I do like that this has Perry on it. What do these have? Health regen and physical damage resist. Well under my legendary woven reed trousers. Armor class. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the hat. What do you know about Mortimer Blackstone? Can you tell me what is going on? Mortimer is my second cousin. The relic I seek is one my grandfather hid from his brother, Mortimer's grandfather, to keep it safe. It is my inheritance. We've both been chasing it for years now. At first, we worked together, but he eventually grew bored when we made no progress. He went on to start a business and acquire wealth, but I kept at it. After a time, I made a breakthrough that led to a new clue. I invited him to rejoin me, but he took my knowledge and his resources and went his own way, leaving me to pursue the answer alone. He's convinced he can find the treasure first, probably to sell it off to some shady broker for a sack of gold. Your grandfather set this all up? Indeed he did. He always was a wily and eccentric man, and he loved puzzles and riddles. Riddles? Not really. You prefer the Aussie Football League. Okay, cool. There's an object of great value at the end of this riddle, but he was not a man of great wealth, so I've always wondered what he could have left. Whatever it was, he felt the need to keep its location secret from his brother and left me the first clue. I've been scouring the ruins and delving into forgotten caves my whole life. How could I say no to such a tempting adventure? And so here I am, one step ahead of Mortimer. Shall we see what's inside? Let's. I'm keen to know. Dash places his fingers delicately at specific points on the cube and presses. With a metallic click, a small angular side of the box flips open. A soft orange light emits from the darkness. He reaches in and withdraws a strange object. What is that? I'm not certain what exactly it is, but I can say it is almost certainly a Verherman relic. Nothing else I've found in this land has quite the same strangeness to it, and the telltale glow of ember. I know just the person to examine this. Dash slips the object back into the box and closes it. Thank you again, Drindin. This belongs in the academy. I best get to packing so I can bring it to New Haven. It will be safer there, where we can study it. So long, kid. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. So long. Quest complete. Nice. Okay, well, there we have it. And the stream's about ready to end. We got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna run over to the camp over here, and we'll call it quits for the evening. That was great. We got some experience. We didn't get really any items. I was expecting to get a couple more names in the solo loop, but that's okay. Probably the next person will get some names now. I'll check in with Adrift to see if there are any named guys in those loops. This zone used to be a lot bigger too, kind of like Meadowlands, but I think even bigger than Meadowlands was, or is. Oh yeah, I love how it looks. Especially with the fortress there, and all these bones everywhere. Pretty sick. I think I'm gonna put on my adventurer's hat though, to be honest. We've got the same armor. This one has a little bit less durability. It's got stun and daze resist on it though. Jeepers. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll wear it. No, that's a tough one. What is my parry stat at? $29, 33%. Oh yeah, I gotta repair. Sure, why not? Well, folks, it's been real. That was a lot of fun. Stoked about finishing that quest. And we will see you next time. Please don't forget, tomorrow we have our custom GM event day. Spread the word. We're going to be rocking and rolling and handing out bloops like candy. So if you want some stuff from Marta, if you've been jonesing to get some of that stuff, I've got 13,000 bloops burning a hole in my pocket. I got to get over there and do that. So, all right, folks, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.